Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy, yeah, buddy, yeah, buddy, yeah,
Happy
buddy.
Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
The absolute best day of the week.
Listen, man. Woo, welcome everybody. Welcome to Dating University. I am your co-host, Professor Charles. Follow the link right there, along with my beautiful co-host, Professor Brittany.
Follow the link right there.
There you go. And where we discuss the good
The bad
and the ugly.
of all things dating and relationships.
Absolutely, man. We welcome y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. For this is either the penultimate episode or the season finale episode for the end of the year. We have to figure that out.
We'll let you know.
We'll let you know.
We'll let you know.
Welcome everybody. What's going on, Darius? Shout out Napalm. What's good? What's good? Hey Didi. Hey Lita. What's going on? Love all of y'all. Thank y'all for coming on.
I love
And
all of y'all
welcome
too.
to all of our YouTube watchers. We love you. Thank you for hopping on with us.
Yeah.
Thank you for all of our Spotify, Apple
Yeah.
Podcast listeners.
Yes.
We love you. Thank you so much.
We love you.
I'm a little under the weather today, so I ain't even gonna hold y'all. We gonna get through this episode and we gonna rock out.
Yes. You know what's funny? Really quickly.
Mm,
So you shouted out our Spotify listeners. I
yeah.
had no idea. Now I talk to my mother every day. I had no idea
Mm.
that she listens to the podcast as much as she does.
Oh my. Oh my.
So,
So
mother, hello.
she's heard all of our foolishness.
She's heard all of our foolishness, and I'm still her daughter. So it must not be that bad.
Must not be that bad.
It must not be that bad. Or I'm just grown and there's nothing
Mm.
she can do about it.
Hey, now who done gave us a angry react, Mr. Roland? Well, you know we're gonna have to fight, bro. We're gonna have to fight. We don't do no angry reacts round. Yeah.
Hi, Roland.
It's probably by mistake. I get it.
Right,
you know,
right.
you know. But anyway, welcome one and all. Tonight we actually this is you guys' show. We put a poll out on our Facebook page and in our Instagram page of what topic should we rock out with tonight, and one that actually stuck out at us was this whole situation, excuse me, with Tristan Thompson of the Cavaliers. So yeah, I don't know if you all have heard about what's going on. Apparently he is in an on again, off again kind of relationship with uh
Chloe.
there you see, there
Chloe
you go.
Kardashian.
Chloe Kardashian. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And they already have a child together,
Right.
but apparently or allegedly, we'll see. I don't know. Yo, man, he kind of stepped out of a couple times, but this one last time he slipped up and potentially maybe have a baby. And yeah, he's going all the way left with it.
Yeah.
Like all the way left. I mean, talking super big mad stuff to the side woman, baby mama. How do we even quantify? How do we even qualify this? I don't even know. Whatever, but so yeah, it's real messy out here. I mean, we normally don't hop on the celebrity, gossip kind of train. But like I said all the time, this is your show. You drive. We just hit.
Right.
um,
Right. I think, when it comes to Tristan Thompson, Charles, you're correct in saying that he's been in an off and on again relationship with Khloe Kardashian. But one part that is super um, critical to this story is the fact that we find out that he is having extramarital affairs. Well, not extramarital, they're not married, but
Right.
he's cheating on her
Yeah.
when she's 8 months pregnant or about to give birth. So that's when like the first scandal with actual proof happens.
Right. Right. Right.
So here he is about to have his child with her. And, you know, their relationship when they first came out together, people were super happy for Chloe. Like, oh my goodness, like she finally
Hmm.
deserves love after what happened with her marriage with Lamar Odom
Hmm.
and, you know, the catastrophe of that marriage. Um, the public eye really saw Chloe as the sister that would be the grown auntie that would never be able to settle down again and would never have children. And
Hmm.
so I believe she was also comfortable in that role. But then she meets this guy and they become public. They're
Hmm.
dating for a while. And then, bam, you know, she pops up pregnant.
Hmm.
She pops up pregnant. Everyone's happy for her.
Hmm.
Um,
Now, is this her first
Picture
or?
perfect. Yeah, it's
Oh
their first.
wow.
So here you think it's picture
Oh, wow.
perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Then out of the blue, which I'm not even surprised about, you find video footage of him making out with other women. And there's
Whoa.
even an alleged sex tape um,
Whoa.
with one of his trysts.
Whoa.
He put the tryst in Tristan Thompson.
Clearly.
So, yeah, there's an alleged video that was actually online. And she had to see that, which is so traumatizing
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
not that much longer after she had the baby.
Damn.
Hmm.
This. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. And that's not even like the tea that we even supposed to be talking about like tonight. Like that right there is just way overboard. I'm like, why would you even put yourself in a situation where you're going to be in a committed relationship if all you want to do is be a single millionaire basketball player going to city and you just want, you know what I mean, you want to get your rocks off.
Right. I mean, I think it's the audacity for me. You
Yeah,
know,
it's a lot of it. It's a lot of it. I mean, it was on,
people
you got
say,
the Black Friday sale of it. Yeah.
yeah, people say once a cheater, always a cheater.
Hmm.
And, you know, he tried so hard to be like, look, that's not me. I'm so sorry for all that I've done. You
Hmm.
know, I didn't mean to embarrass you. Whole time,
He's still out here dipping and dabbing.
you're really embarrassing her.
Right, right.
And I think what adds insult to injury is that, I mean, let's be real.
Hmm.
This woman is pregnant. I don't think he was investing in prophylactics. Let's
Nah,
be
nah,
honest.
nah. Not
I'm
even.
sure homie was raw dogging,
Yeah.
and he should know by now.
Whether he did it unintentionally, and it just happened. You missed, like my man Big Boy said, you miscalculated the next to the last pump, or he did it intentionally in hopes of getting the bag. I mean, you're already getting the bag, but yeah, why not get another bag? I mean, you're getting that Kardashian money, you're getting that Kardashian exposure. I mean, I don't follow the nonsense because
Yeah,
those
I
people's
think
lives don't make nothing to me.
right. I think what it was is the fact that money is power, right? Money is
Mm-hmm.
power. So it may have been one of those situations where, okay, between what happened then and what happened now, I may have to pay to play. So if I'm gonna go out here and do what I want to do, because let's be honest, monogamy doesn't seem like it's up his alley. So
Mm-mm.
if I want to do what I want to do, now I'm gonna have to try and be creative with it. So I may have to hush some people. So I
Mm.
think in his hopes, you know, slide a couple dollars, be a little nice to her, get on her good side. Okay, she'll be gone and out the picture.
Mm-hmm.
But things didn't go according to plan when she pops up pregnant.
Are you talking about the side woman, or are you still talking
Yeah,
about Chloe?
the side woman.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
side. Unfortunately, she got pregnant. But look, y'all, come on. We're not gonna have sex ed tonight, but
Mm-hmm.
a consequence of sex, an aftermath of sex, possible aftermath of sex, is pregnancy.
Sure.
Nobody's pull-out game is 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Condoms are not 100%. The only thing that will guarantee no pregnancy
Mm-hmm.
is abstinence.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Now,
that's not rocket science.
right now,
Girl,
and adding even more insult to injury, because I remember hearing about this
Lita, I
and
was gonna get there. Yes.
how, saying he was caught, or he admitted to kissing on Jordan Woods, which is, I guess, one of the Kardashians' best friends or whatever. I don't know which one it is because it's like a million of them.
Kylie,
There you go.
the
Thank
youngest.
you, thank you. Yo, shout out to Brittany being the pop culture guru of the dynamic duo. Because I just don't be caring. But yeah, I'm like, yo, like, wait a minute, like. I remember, like, they ousted her, like they threw her out of the whole
Yes.
limelight. She was on her way getting her own little bag off of their bag or whatever, but she had to rebuild her old, like, online persona, her own lifestyle, everything. So yeah, that's
But
crazy.
let me tell you what I didn't like about that. And this is where I do not have sympathy for the Kardashians
Mm-hmm.
or Tristan. It
Mm-hmm.
goes back to what I say time and time again. The female friendship is so fragile.
Mm.
Out of that entire scandal, now mind you, it is alleged that Jordan kissed Tristan or Tristan kissed Jordan. They may have lip locked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for some reason, society is coming down on Jordan
Mm-hmm.
for not
Right.
holding Tristan equally culpable.
Right. Correct. Correct. It's the whole it's the victim blaming, like, that always happens. Granted, she knew that they was in a relationship, and you could have easily been like, no, what you doing? Back up. I'm gonna go tell, what's her name, Kylie. Yeah,
Kylie?
I'm gonna go tell. I mean, flat out. But I don't know how it went down. But
And
that
the
was
fact of the matter is, I don't think we will ever know how it went down because it could have
no.
been one of those things where they were at a house party together. Kylie wasn't there,
Mm-hmm.
and Chloe wasn't there. And
Mm-hmm.
when you see your friends, people, you're like, oh hey,
Mm-hmm.
lovey love, it's all love. Who's to say Tristan wasn't, inebriated, whether drunk, sober, what have you? Things happen at parties that
Mm-hmm.
are not supposed to get out. And let's say he tried to kiss her and she tried to
Mm-hmm.
back away. Like we don't know what happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, at the end of it, either you hold both people accountable or you let it go. But in
Mm.
that situation, what rubbed me the wrong way was that Jordan was crucified.
Yes, she
He was
was.
crucified by the family, by the
Mm-hmm.
family's friends,
By the
by
media,
the
everything.
media.
Yeah.
And so you have Chloe on this whole, forgiveness tirade, like she's Mother Teresa. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like, did you extend that same forgiveness, that same energy towards Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, by the looks of things, no, their friendship is irreparable. But
Mm-hmm.
the good thing about Jordan, they tried. They tried to take her out,
Oh yeah, she built herself back
but
up.
she built
I
herself
mean,
back
brick by
up.
brick, and and it was on her own merit at that time. And
Yes,
I think that will hold more weight for her going forward than anything else. Oh
yes.
my gosh, we got a paragraph here. My man Roland, he comes with the heat. All right, all right. He says Chloe has an eye for 10% of men. That 10% of men have plenty of options and get crazy
Yes.
attention. I'm sure she understands and allow cheating as long as it's discreet and involves no strange babies.
Sure. Yep.
In a world where women are driven by lifestyle, the small percentage of men who can provide that lifestyle hold the cards. No sympathy for Chloe. Jordan is in a relationship with Carl Anthony
Yeah.
Towns.
Jordan has moved on.
I have
Jordan
no
is in
idea
a
who
happy
Carl
space.
Anthony Towns is, but hey, more power to you, bro.
Yeah. I'm happy for her. Jordan deserves to move on, not only from the scandal, but from that family.
Mm-hmm.
And for her to be in a relationship where she appears to be healthy, happy, and glowing,
Yeah.
I'm super happy for her. And maybe the silver lining in all of this is that in order for her to elevate herself, she had to detach herself from that brand and from that family. So
Yes.
Daquan with keeping your dirt clean for sure. And
Oh
the
yeah, that shirt is in the merch store. Yeah, the link is right there, scrolling across the screen.
thing, yeah,
See, you see it. Hey, here it comes again.
Tristan,
Yeah, there it
Tristan
is.
is not Tristan is not the wisest man out here. I've never seen someone so
Mm,
stupid. Tristan is stupid. Like
mm,
he's just stupid. When
mm,
you have, for one, let's be honest, I didn't know who Tristan was prior to dating Khloe Kardashian.
mm, mm.
The funny thing is, a Kardashian friend, Larsa Pippen, actually said that she dated Tristan Thompson maybe a few weeks before Chloe started dating him. So I'm just like, y'all are doing the most,
I
but
mean,
y'all are
but
and
that's
expecting
like
the most
Daquan
out of
said,
this man. Y'all passed him around, and
and
what do you expect?
like and they Daquan said it's customary at this point. I mean, the swapping of people in the entertainment realm, whether it be athleticism or performance entertaining business, yeah, everybody gets passed around in some form of fashion. Like you're literally 6 degrees of separation, you know what I'm saying, of other people that you've already dated. And it's so I don't get it. Like I don't get it. Don't get it. Like me, if I was famous, I would not want to date somebody famous. Me as the person I am now, I would not want to date anyone famous. Like, or even if I do want to date somebody famous, like yo, just keep me out of the business. Keep me out of social media, keep me out of all of your nonsense. I'll pop up with you at a premiere or whatever, and then I'm going back in the house, dog. Like, no.
Yeah, I think um what makes him just so stupid is the
Mm,
fact that the Kardashians built their brand off of reality TV. So with reality television comes cameras.
yes.
So his life prior to show that he's nobody and that he's nothing prior to dating a Kardashian, you didn't know about him.
Right.
Is he a stellar athlete? Probably not, because I didn't know
Mhm,
about him.
mhm.
But once she started dating him, that's when the exposure came. And
Yeah,
with the exposure comes more fame. With
right.
more fame
Cause
comes more
more
attention,
money, more
more
attention.
money.
You
Yes,
feel
all
like
that wrapped in
you
one.
feel right. You feel like you get this sense of entitlement because doors are opening for you. Everybody around you is now a yes man, yes woman. Um, and so you get this hubris against about you. You get this, above yourself kind of attitude. So you
But
feel like
right.
you can feel like you can do what you want to do, and no one's going to see, or
But
you
being
feel
above
like
yourself.
right.
Yeah,
You feel
being
like
above yourself made him stupid. For
right.
example,
Right. You feel like
him being caught
you go
cheating.
sneak off.
He's in the club. He's in the club, right? Now,
Mhm.
any Joe Schmo can be in the club and dance with women and not be seen. There is actual footage of him, clear as day. There is no obstruction to the camera, and it's
Mm.
not like it's this far away
Yeah.
angle.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is him with two women, and
Mm.
he's kissing them, like not like a
Sheesh.
peck, like you're my homegirl, good to see you, peck on the
Yeah.
cheek.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's a little bit of tongue involved.
Mm.
You tasting tonsils, you swapping saliva, and it's like, okay, so
Mm.
you're an idiot, but at least it's nothing so damaging that Chloe would be like, okay, I'm done. But then
Mm.
here you go, oldest trick in the book. Okay, if I go to a hotel, I'm gonna go in first, and then you can come in 5 seconds behind me from the same vehicle, so they can
Right.
know
From
who
the
I
same
am.
vehicle. Right. Right.
Tristan, you didn't even you didn't even try. If you really wanted to go that route, you go at 10:15.
Right.
You call her an Uber. You
Right.
call this person an Uber. I
Right.
need you to, take this person around. You go to 5 different stops.
Mm,
Then you pull up to the hotel probably 45 minutes after me.
exactly.
When you walk in, I'm telling you the room, keep it moving. But what I
Right.
would have done,
Don't
I
stop
would
at
have
the
gave her a room. I would
desk.
have gave her a room that had my people in it. And then from that room, then I would have told her, okay, now that you're here, you need to go to that room. But before you go, leave your cell phone and your belongings.
And I need you to sign this NDA. I need you to sign. I
Not smart. He's not
need you to sign
smart.
the consent form, and I need to scan your ID. I need to make a copy of your ID. All that.
Exactly.
No,
He's not smart.
there's no way in 2021, in the year of our Lord, Harriet Tubman, in 2021, that you are out here being dumb when it comes to hiding your dirt.
Right. Winnie said I gave y'all the proper way to creep. Here I am, Joe Schmo, don't have
I
a
guess
fraction of what
the
Tristan has.
whole
And
rundown.
I could have gave him free game.
Free game.
And Lita, good point. It's not that he's not smart. He just doesn't care.
But I'm like, okay, cool. And that's what we had to get to, because his reactions to the now I want to make sure I get this young lady's name correct. Her last name is Nichols. I want to say.
Hmm.
Hold on. I'm looking. What is this lady's name?
See, and Lita, you make a good point. Does he not care? Of course. Him cheating is an act of him not caring. But he's
True.
not smart in the not caring aspect either. I think a lot of celebrity men get caught up with groupies because they feel like their money can control these women's actions. A
Mm-hmm.
woman's gonna want to talk. If you make her feel anything outside of comfortable and you make her feel played, she's gonna talk.
Mm-hmm.
You need to give her a couple dollars for her to shut up.
And it's, so all right, so the young lady's name is Marilee Nichols. And of course, she's claiming that now he's the father of her child. Um, and it's so crazy. Because this came this like just this month. Uh, she said apparently reportedly the baby was conceived in Houston, Texas in March while he was in town celebrating his 30th birthday. See, there he is again, out here celebrating without your woman. Granted, yeah, y'all might have been rocky at the time. Y'all might have been together. Y'all might have not been together, but whatever.
For it to come out, I think they were together.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm,
think
mm-hmm.
they were together. But again, why are you not celebrating with your girlfriend and the
This is
mother of
my
your
thing.
child if you want it back so badly? Because what
Mm-hmm.
happens is this is why Tristan gets on my last nerve.
Okay.
Anytime Chloe's on a path of healing and becoming detached from him romantically, here he comes underneath her pictures. Here he comes commenting on what she posts, like, oh, wow, what a beautiful queen, gorgeous. You only do that when y'all are on rocky terms. You never affirm her when you're supposed to be in this quote unquote relationship. Miss me with that. Same with Offset. When him and Cardi went through what they went through, here
Yeah.
he comes on stage looking stupid,
Right. Right. Right.
25 dozen roses in
Right.
these pottery barn uh planters looking crazy. It's a concert, not a freaking florist. You knew you were wrong. Were you buying
Mhm,
flowers when you were having sex with these side women? No. You do this when you get caught and you
mhm,
don't want to lose your access to fame and exposure. Once Chloe left Tristan, he was nothing. He was
mhm,
known as the mediocre subpar basketball player that has
mhm,
two illegitimate children and cannot seem to keep his dick in his pants. That's
mm.
what he's known for. Not a
Right,
man of noble stature.
right, right. He's not out here dropping 60 a game. He's not out here,
He's
you know what I'm
dropping
saying?
point 0.6,
Yeah, yeah. Like,
0.6 points. And that's him just showing up.
yeah, that's facts. That's facts. So I mean, it's a wild story, man.
I think what makes it wild, and
Mm,
these could be fabricated DMs, what have you, uncertain.
mm-hmm.
But there was a string of DMs in which Tristan was pretty much alluding to this woman.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to get rid of this,
Yeah. So all
or
right. So
not
so
even just that. Go
So
ahead.
here's the initial claim. He said in June 2021, Nichols filed a paternity suit in Texas against Thompson, claiming that the duo conceived the child 3 months earlier, according to court documents. Nichols attended two doctor's appointments in April and May, the first of which cost, oh, we got the numbers, $518 and was paid for by Thompson. The athlete did not pay for the second appointment, which cost $572. What kind of insurance does these people have? Because good lord, I mean,
I was like, my co-pays are
your
no
co your co-pay
right.
is out of pocket, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I got some Blue Cross on me, but damn, what you got?
But
Jesus Christ,
again, that's the thing. She probably didn't have insurance. It's very
damn.
convenient how you know Tristan should know. He
Mm,
should know. Do you really think a woman that is not money hungry is going to camp outside of your games and your hotels? Like I'm just asking for a friend. My issue with all of that, okay, you pay for the first appointment, you didn't pay for the second appointment.
mm,
So in his mind, he's like, okay, so you're keeping it. So
mm-hmm.
that's when he really showed his colors because there was a string of dialogue in which he was saying, I will give you 75,000 and that's it.
Right,
I'm
right,
retiring next year, so that's
right.
all you're gonna get from me. You can try if you want, but I'm
Like,
like, okay, so wow,
that's crazy.
$75,000. 75, you
I
that
mean,
is the
he
most
literally.
insulting. That's a very insulting figure. Think about it, Charles. 75,000 divided by 18 years. I'm afraid to even do the math. That amount per year. I'm afraid to do the
I
math.
mean, that's literally probably around like I don't know, shit. Come on, give me. Oh my god.
Around $4,166.66 a year. Divide that by 12, $347 a month.
You can blow that in 2 weeks just getting damn diapers and formula and you still ain't paid for a babysitter yet. I mean,
That
God,
is so insulting.
and
That is so
it's ridiculous.
insulting.
It's so ridiculous. Like, how do you relegate your parental rights down to a $75,000 price tag?
But this is where I do not feel pity for that woman. If you
Mm.
look at the trajectory of Tristan Thompson's love life with
You know where it
Chloe,
was going.
he
You
left
thought he was
his
gonna leave
initial
Khloe
baby
Kardashian
mama
for
for
your
Chloe.
ass.
So if he left his initial baby mama for Chloe Kardashian, one of the biggest names in Hollywood,
Up
reality
here.
TV, clothing, and accessories. She's at the top of the top. It gets no higher than that. So you really think if he fumbled the bag with her, that you were going to be
You think he
exempt?
gonna clean the yo no heaven star ass? No, hell no, nah, hell no, hell no. But
Like,
I love him. You know how I feel.
talk about an insult. Talk about an insult. Talk about an insult.
Like and accountability, people on both sides, on all sides, accountability. Like I don't even understand. Like why would you put yourself in the position? I, I get it. You can't help. You can help getting pregnant. You can help getting pregnant. But you thought that you was gonna snatch this mediocre basketball player up for a bag. I don't even get that. Like that don't even make sense. You
But
ain't go for
again,
no. You ain't go for nobody else higher. You ain't go for.
here's the thing. Again, men want to lead with money so much, but then want to be cheap when it comes down to actually having to use it. So in this situation, if he really wanted her to shut up, name your price. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Name your price. I am in a relationship with Khloe Kardashian. You knew that when you got with me. But I see now that we have a baby on the way. I cannot be in this baby's life because then that would kind of blow my cover. So name your price. And
Name
I
your
want
price.
you in naming your price to be realistic in your price.
Right. Don't come
Now,
at me with
along the
no
way,
$17 million and my contract is only like 5 or 6. Where what how much take out?
realistic, I mean, you take out a loan.
Shit. Like, hell no. Hell no.
Chloe
I
and
like taking a loan.
Brooklyn.
Well, I'm making like $6 million a year. Hell no.
So somebody made this point, and I agree with them.
Shit.
It's not even about. It might have been Roland. It's not even about the cheating part. Chloe knows that her man cheats. I think it's
Exactly.
the fact that Tristan got caught, and now again it puts them in the public eye and makes her look stupid when
Exactly.
she doesn't have control over
Hmm.
the situation.
Right.
I know
You can,
Tristan. I
yeah.
know you cheat. I know
Right.
you
You
cheat.
can't you
But you
can't
know what?
spin that
This time you
narrative.
got her pregnant, so let's talk with her. So it would have been me and Tristan
Hmm.
because clearly she does not want to leave him. And I would sit with her and we would say, look, name your price. We will
Hmm.
not be involved in this child's life. You will
Hmm.
have to sign this agreement that says you cannot come after us anymore for this. And
Hmm.
if it does, it's a breaching contract, and we can sue you for everything that you have, and then we'll take the child with us. So let's talk. If
Right.
she said 20
But you,
million,
but you,
that's
but
nothing for Chloe.
right. They can, yeah, they can, yeah. That's jump change.
Take the money and run, sis. I would have took the money. 20 million?
Hell yeah.
Small guy,
I'd have
Pete.
took that. I'd have took that 20 million, had my little baby in some daggone super high rich boarding school or private school something,
Who's
and
the
we'd have
right? Who's the father? Sperm donor.
Jesus
Right. Sperm specimen number 23459.
immaculate conception.
Like my lips would be iron sealed.
Mm. Winnie, you always come with it,
I
man.
love Winnie.
At this point, it's a whole co-wife
I
sister
don't get it.
circle.
I
It's
don't get
nasty.
it.
Like
Like
it's so weird. It's so weird.
money is such the motivator, but when you have the chance to really state your claim, you act stupid.
Hmm.
Now, would I have gone public again? Y'all, I'm really maybe I'm a little too good at this, which is a little scary for
Yeah.
me.
I mean, because we've seen it. We've seen it.
I would have not taken this public
Hell
because
no.
I hold Chloe's reputation, I hold Tristan's reputation, I hold it all in the palm of my hand. We would have had a side conversation.
Mhm,
Tristan, I'm gonna talk to you man to woman, and you
mhm.
might want to bring Chloe in this, or else I can go public. Forget a gag order. Oh yeah, you didn't mind when she was gagging in
You gagging on your, yeah, I mean, like you ain't mind that part, but now you want to try to, what I'm saying,
don't
hold
do it.
her accountable. So
Don't do it.
so apparently the baby was born on December 2nd, and neither Kardashian or Tristan came out with a public statement, but there were some cryptic via social media posts from Chloe that said, "I just don't have time for negative energy, and even when I do, I still don't." And another one read,
Oh, shut up.
"You are currently living at least one of the prayers you used to pray."
Girl, shut up.
I was like, please
Shut up.
stop with the fake deepness, yo. Like, just
Right.
like,
Shut
yo,
up.
be real, be real in your shit. Be like, you know what, this nigga hurt me one too many fucking times. I'm on some. Well, no, she can't say
I,
that. She can't say the N word because I think that would be the downfall of
she
all
will.
of it. But
No, they get over it in like 2 weeks.
yeah,
Cancel culture is so fake. I don't believe in cancel culture. If anything, it's popularity culture because they get so many more clicks and hits and likes. So I'm over it. Um,
exactly.
you're you come across something really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think my issue with Chloe, which is why it's hard for me to be sympathetic, is that she's not taking accountability for
She's
any
not.
of this.
She's not. She's not. You could have easily left this man alone. The first time you caught him cheating, the second time you caught him cheating, the third time you caught him cheating. But no, no, no. You wanted to have a baby with this man. And then not only you were already high risk because you were already talking about surrogacy with that, you decided to go with it anyway. So you could have messed around and had another miscarriage or had a miscarriage. Then
Yep.
even he cheats again in even more public atmosphere. You decide, or y'all talking, oh, I want the kid to have a sibling. And you try again. Oh, now the kid has a sibling, just not with you.
Yeah. And I mean accountable in the sense, not even like you should have left. No, I think this is a good teachable moment to use your platform to speak to other women that are in your same situation to say,
Because it's a regular,
y'all,
everyday thing.
y'all, I'm in this with you. I am stuck on stupid with this man, and it's taking a lot out of me to even walk away from him. But this would have to be my last straw. Him having a baby on me is my final straw. I have taken him back time and time again, y'all. The egg is on my face. But guess what? You want to know why I would bang with her more if she was accountable like that? Because I can relate to her. So many women can relate to her and say, girl, been there, done that with a man that has played me time and time again and weaseled their way back into my heart, whether it be in a DM talking about, hey, how have you been? How's the family? Sending some wilted 1-800 flowers that have the little leaves hanging on by a thin strand and evaporated water looking crazy with a note scribbled in your ugly handwriting that has gotten away to my heart. Sure, we've all taken people back in some way, shape, or form that has not deserved
Oh,
it. We've extended grace to people
mm,
that didn't deserve it. Chloe is
right.
no different. But my
Mm.
issue with her is that in doing that, instead of facing it like
Instead of
adults
facing it,
should,
you run
she's
from it.
avoiding it. And she's like, I don't have time for the drama. I don't have time for the negativity. I'm above the haters. Girl,
And
you
you
right
are
here
not.
with us. You
You are
right here
not.
with us.
You
Hey,
are in the motherfucking trenches with all of the rest of us who are down here dealing with infidelity in all sorts, shapes and forms.
oh my gosh. She could have marketed the hell
She
out
could have
of that.
rocked out with this. I mean, I guess I don't know. Maybe because all of the bullcrap with Lamar. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because that right there could have took out any other normal human being dealing with a crackhead, philandering person as a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? That you
As a
are
husband. As
attached
a
to, right?
husband.
Husband. That's right. They were married, right?
You're married.
So, like, come on, like to see that person through that, knowing how the optics would be if you would have just left this person when they came to find out, like they found him like ass butt naked in like some Reno, brothel or whatever. I think that's where they found him one time. He was like get ready to die or some shit.
Right. But let me tell you why America loved Chloe and why I loved her too.
Mm.
Marriage isn't pretty, for better
No,
or for worse. That was a worse. Even though it ended in divorce, she showed human compassion and
yeah,
sympathy, and so did her family. So
because she
whenever,
because
so when
she
he
did,
was at his lowest, they
yeah.
rallied up and they made sure he was good. When they went to public events, they took him with them, even though they were separated, going through a divorce. They still showed sympathy and extended grace to him because he was at his rock bottom. You don't kick somebody while they're down. And if I were Chloe, I would have been like, "Whew, toodaloo."
Because it was the optics. It was the optics. It's the you know Kevin Hart said it best. Like they love to see you rise, but they really love to see you fall. And I think the world was kind of like waiting with bated breath to see if she was just going to like flip out and just like completely disown him, disregard him, and everything. And she didn't because she knew that not only would Lamar still be dragged through the mud, he had with a possibility of relapsing and possibly dying for real. Um, she knew that there would have been she would have been made a pariah in a lot in a vast majority of communities,
I
especially with
mean,
drug addiction and all this other nonsense. She knew she had to at least try to hold save face. Hillary Clinton, another good example. You you are your husband, the most highly public figure in human history, is out here banging his intern, and you gotta sit there with a straight face,
mhm.
like that's him, that's mine, and I'm gonna stand beside him. Like the whoo hoo hoo. I don't know if I'm mature enough for that yet.
Yeah, I think with Hillary and Bill, it was like, uh, you getting your rocks off for what? Like she was younger, she was cute. It was just for him excess. He's the most powerful man in the country, and he can do whatever he wants. And thinking he's untouchable, no, he's not. With Lamar's situation, it's a bit different. Looking at the show during that time, I was super into the
Mm-hmm,
Kardashians around that time.
mm-hmm,
And the emotion that Chloe had and the love that she had for her husband was something that came outside of the television show. Like
mm-hmm,
I actually felt badly for her
mm-hmm,
because to see somebody who you love on the brink of death in such a deep dark place and there's nothing that you can say or do to help somebody with substance addiction is
mm-hmm,
very hard to stand by and watch.
yeah,
And it's like if you desert him, if something were to have happened to him, that would have been on her conscience. Like the conversations that she had surrounding Lamar, it was hard to watch.
mm-hmm,
Like just the pain in her eyes of like,
mm-hmm,
this is somebody who I once was happily married to, who we had such great memories, and
mm-hmm,
now he's almost overdosing and he's depressed and the man almost died. So I think outside of optics, that was just her being how she is.
mm-hmm.
That's how human beings should be. No matter
Sure.
how somebody treats you, it's like Diary of a Mad Black Woman at the end when
Mm-hmm,
this man put her through hell,
mm-hmm,
hell, and
mm-hmm,
then here he comes. Gets into an accident. He's paralyzed. He's in a wheelchair, and she could have easily left him for dead, but no, she came back and took care of him
mm-hmm.
because that's for better or for worse. That's how it is. And it's not always pretty, but at the end of the day, that's on your conscience. And whether you
Yeah.
choose to be the bigger person or not, if I were her, I would not have Chloe. It would have been very hard for me, but
Mm-mm.
I respected her so much for doing that because that's such a labor of love to
It
take
is.
care of someone that did you so dirty and said so many hurtful things. And I mean, even outside of what she did for him, America still loved her because no matter what Lamar said, because he went on a emotional tirade saying this and that, just really inflammatory things about her,
Mm-hmm,
and she maintained her composure, maintained her peace because she recognized that's addiction,
mm-hmm.
and B, it's like if I respond, I'm no better than him,
Right. Two fools. I mean, two fools arguing look the same
right?
from far away.
Yeah, and so her extending grace was super bomb, and that's in her nature because looking at how she's treating the Tristan situation, she loves hard, and who doesn't? When you
Mm-hmm.
really love someone,
Oh, yeah.
y'all that are watching, Charles, myself,
Mm-hmm.
have you
Mm-hmm.
ever been in a situation where you've loved someone so hard that you loved them through not only the good, but you've loved them through the bad? There's nothing that this person could do that could stop the love that you have for them.
And it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't until eh, eh, I don't even remember how many times, how many more slaps in the face that it took for me to finally wake the hell up and be like,
Right,
I have to do better for myself.
right.
It's not even that. It was like I love myself more than I love you. Like you got to get to that point, and it's a difficult thing too because if you're a person that loves hard,
Yeah.
you're very selfless.
Yes.
You're very giving. You're very forgiving, and you go through, and it's exhausting.
Yes.
It is exhausting. And what makes it exhausting is because you're not being poured back into. Now, if you're a giving person, you're a selfless person, you're always making sure your partner is good, and then your partner in turn does the same thing for you, then
Hmm.
the exhaustion is not there.
Right.
It's a labor, like you would say, it's a labor of love.
Right.
It's like, I know if I do for my partner is going to do for me.
Right. And people, and this is what's very saddening about being famous.
Mhm.
People think, oh, everyone loves so and so. She's so popular. He's so popular. They don't have self esteem issues. They can't possibly have self esteem issues. They absolutely probably feel more empty than some of us do.
Yeah,
Because imagine, Chloe has God knows how many hundreds of millions of followers on all of her social media platforms. But she cannot get that same amount of love from that one person who she loves and cares for the most. And that was the
that's
father of
tough.
her children. And that has to be hard because there were times I watched videos, she's dancing all up on Tristan and he's like this.
Oh, he wasn't even there. He wasn't.
He
He was not there. He wasn't present. He was not
no.
present. He was there, but he wasn't present.
Right. But you have people like pining to get to
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
But the attention that she wants is from somebody that doesn't even want to give it to her.
And
That
that's
is hard. That's
truth.
hard. That's like us. It's no different.
It's no
You can
different. I mean,
you can get so many likes on Facebook, you can get so many views to your Insta story, you can have so many people in your DMs, your inbox. But if it's not that one person who you want, it means nothing.
hmm
It means
hmm
nothing. Girl, I get it. Chloe is so relatable, but I just wish she would just be honest and upfront
Yeah,
about how she
yeah,
feels.
yeah. Own it. Like, own it. Like, it's, yeah, I got played. Like, don't put it off like, you didn't, or it's gonna blow over, which it most likely will, because that's just where we live in this world. We're so used to looking for the next damn
Right.
thing.
Right.
So
Right.
I mean, like, her owning it, I'm telling, it would have given her so much more power, like you said, and you can control the narrative.
Exactly.
You control the narrative.
And people may say, well, why not hold Tristan Thompson accountable? Let
Nobody said we're not.
My thing is
He
this.
needs to be. I mean,
I expect nothing of Tristan. I've
mm,
already put it in my mind that Tristan is a trash human being. So
mm-hmm,
now I have to go to the more realistic happy path. Tristan
mm,
is not about to come out here and be like, "Hey everybody, my name is Tristan Thompson and I am a pathological liar and a compulsive cheater. I
mm,
am not capable of monogamy, so don't date me. I
mm,
have lots of money, but I'm not going to spend it on you. I'm going to want to have sex with you, but I'm not going to want your offspring. This is me, and I'm here to tell the truth. That's not him. That will
mm,
never be him. So now
mm,
I'm going to step two. What's the more realistic approach? Chloe, move on. Move on. I'm never going to expect Tristan to be this upstanding good guy. I'm not.
right,
So I'm
right.
going to the next possible option, which is, girl, say that you had egg on your face, that you wanted this happy ideal of family and love and happiness, and it just didn't happen with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then move on. Well, I'd be
Yeah,
like, girl,
I really, I'm really despise him over the fact of, like I said earlier, like, he just relegated his whole fatherhood to a dollar figure.
it's
Like,
it's the amount for me.
it's
I
that,
mean, that it's the audacity for the dollar amount, Charles. Absolutely, but to lowball your
to
child,
lowball your child, your offspring, something that came from you. It's not like, like, oh, we got a cat or a dog together. Like, no, we have a human being together. Half you, half me.
you could
And
have
I'm supposed to, and you're not even going to acknowledge the child. You are directing all of your anger and energy to this woman
right.
instead of just being a fucking man and handling your business as a father.
I mean,
Nick Cannon's out here got 19,000 children right now. Out here just, but I guarantee you, he's making a way to see all them children. And, our hearts and prayers go out to, the loss of his 5-month-old.
right.
I understand, you can have all these babies, but they're still babies. They're still lives.
Yeah, and I think the difference though between Nick and Tristan is that Nick openly expressed that he wants to have a lot of children.
Yeah, because he has an issue of his own self and he wants a legacy.
Yeah, Tristan doesn't. Tristan did not want
Now, he's just an
this
asshole.
child. Yeah, he didn't want this child. He just
Right.
wanted to have sex and not the child that came along with it.
Exactly. And I'm like,
So my thing is this: I'm very thankful, and I can get personal with this.
hmm,
I'm very thankful. I would rather have a deadbeat father that never came around than an in and out person,
yes,
in and out sperm donor,
yes.
because you're preying upon the emotions of that child, and you're
Hmm,
introducing that child to ghosting at a young age to the point that because of their sentimental attachment to you, they will accept it.
hmm.
And later on in life, they'll start accepting ghosting and abandonment as if it's normal. I don't want that. If you don't want to be involved in my child's life, I'd rather you stay gone. So in this case with Tristan, if he did not want to be a part of this child's life, she needs to accept that. But one thing, I'm not going down without a fight. If you're going to walk away out of my child's life, and I know you have access to resources that could give my child the best life that it could, I'm
Best
taking you off
believe
all of it.
we
I'm
going
taking you off
all the
all of it.
way, all the way,
I'm
all
calling Professor Crump.
the
He seems to get the job done. If something happens to me, I'm calling him. He's everybody's trial.
Man, I had a joke that just popped up in my head, but I was like, nope.
Nope. Nope. The
Mm,
views expressed by Professor Charles
mm,
are not the views of Data University. Okay.
hmm. Yeah, exactly.
My man B Crump.
I'm telling you, he's in every.
She needs to call him.
Oof. I
Cause she
thought
mess around, she get
I thought
his
I
house.
thought Johnny was out here getting it. No,
My
my man's in every. Oh,
man B Crump
injustice.
getting it.
Book my flight. I'm on the way.
Look, it could be a traffic ticket. Get Ben Crump on the phone. Bam. A red light citation. Let me call Benjamin Crump.
My man
He'll
is
get back.
the hell shot. Then
He's good. I'm
he
like,
good. He good. He made it. He will lose some cases. God, I said I wasn't gonna see the joke. Shit.
y'all, that's Charles. Anything else? Anything else today?
Nope.
Y'all, this is the first time we've actually adhered to the time. We're really
Yes.
trying to get back on schedule
Yes.
with having 1 hour shows because we definitely have steered away from that. But it's been
Mhm.
good conversation. So we're starting off the new year with a new thing, an hour or less.
Trying.
They're trying. We love you all. Thank you so much for the idea for this show. We had a good time talking about it with you all. This could be the penultimate or the season finale. We don't know. We'll see how we feel. We need to have a holiday show, so maybe a little quick holiday jig. And you know how we always do New Year's Eve, a look back.
Oh yeah, the 2020 look
This
back.
has been
2020.
2021 has been good to Data University.
I mean, immensely.
So we have to have a
Immensely.
show to pay homage to the good
Yes.
that has happened for us.
Yes. I would
Moving
love somebody. I would love to have somebody who can like take our shows and make a clip show. I think that would be great. I think that would be
Oh,
fantastic. So
really?
if you know anybody who
that.
can like pull down our videos and make a clip show of like our greatest moments of the year, DM us, DM the page,
Yeah.
and let's talk. Let's talk.
Yeah. And if you've been on the show, that'd be a bomb concept just to have several
Oh
guest professors just come and
yeah.
just recall how their time was with us.
Yeah,
It's super
I think
fun.
we might have to pull that together there, Brittany.
It's been a dope year for us. So much has
Mhm.
happened, and just to think about it all, like being featured in Voyager magazine,
Mm.
bomb.
Yo,
Being
go
featured Go ahead.
Yes.
No, go
No,
ahead.
I'm just saying, just go check out the article. Like, it's beautiful.
Yes. Yes. Being featured in my high school, Bryn Mawr School, being featured in my high school's magazine that goes out to the community, and having one of the students do a podcast because she read the article
Yeah, that was oh
and
man,
decided to
that
interview
was such
her.
a dope little like powwow.
Yes.
Like, talking with that young lady, I'm telling you, she's brilliant. She's
Brilliant.
going places. Like,
Sure.
be on the lookout for her. Oh my god, for the life of me, I guess because I'm not feeling too well, I can't remember her name right now. But I know Brittany, you remember her name. Okie dokie. All right, we'll make sure we get that. But
Isha?
anyway,
Isha? What was it? Isha?
Isha, yes, Isha, yes. So, yes, keep on the lookout for her. Man, yeah, we'll talk more about it in our look back, our 2021 wrap up, of the semester, year, or however you want to call it. She's dabbing. Yes, 2018 card. Um, so yes, thank y'all so much. We love
Thank you
y'all.
so much, Charles. Love you, my
I love
favorite
you too,
professional,
Brittany.
favorite co-host.
You're my
So
favorite.
next week we can pre-record a Christmas show.
You already know.
So I'll have my red on. It'll okay.
Right, right. Do I got a red shirt? I know I got a red shirt that has DU stuff on it,
Or
so I'll put it
green
on.
or whatever you want to wear, because you are debonair for sure.
Well, I thank you. I thank you. I owe it all to the game. Go ahead, go buy you a new hoodie.
Ew.
Go buy you a new hoodie.
Yes.
Yeah. So, now that I'm just about finished all of the stuff that I had to do, because a lot of I had to do the party slash photo shoot for my girl. That took up a lot of my time.
Mhm.
That took a
Mhm.
lot of time.
Mhm.
So be on the lookout now for new gear that's getting ready to come,
Yes.
new designs.
Yes.
We're gonna be posting more,
Yes.
because goodness, we've been slacking. We are sorry.
Sure. We're
But
back.
yeah, we're gonna be ready for 2022.
Yes. We love you.
Love y'all.
Bye.